Hello. Yellow, yellow. Volume's a little low, but I will fix that momentarily. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Oops. Hi. Hey, everybody. Hello, pink individual. Yes, that is me. I am a pink individual. It was chore day. I did not feel like putting on a face, so you get my gay little face with no makeup on it. You know what? And that's fine. I have decided to live with it. Hello, we've got Pillow, we've got Nara, we've got Alyssa, we've got Tetro, and we've got Rosario. Hello, friends. Hello. Good to see you. Oh, what a day. What a day it has been. Let me fix my audio. Thank you for being patient. I was a little late today. But I think I have fixed the things that were causing the overloading. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. I am still fighting the face demons, man. Me and my dermatologist, we're throwing sketty at the wall and seeing what sticks. We need more things to stick, but it's fine. You know what? If acne is the worst thing, it's fine. I'll deal with it. Bruh, no, listen, a bitch has already been on Accutane count them 3 times. I think the last time was like 10 years ago though, but I would rather not do it again, because that is a hell of a medication. So I am currently trying everything, but the Accutane. So fingers crossed that some of the other stuff will work. I just found out that spironolactone, you can get that in a topical rather than a pill. Because I was like, listen, we don't need to like quell all of my testosterone, but maybe if we could just do it topically, I would be okay. So we're gonna see. Yummy spaghetti. Ooh, families. You got a family spaghetti sauce? Bruh, no, the Accutane. Have you been on the Accutane yet? Man, that's a bitch. That is a bitch. But, you know, honestly, my hormones have never been in balance. Ever, ever, ever. Even if when I identified as a cis person, just, I popped out of the womb with hormones fucked up. I also have a family spaghetti. I have two spaghetti sauces recipes in my sauces. I mean, yeah, I guess that's right. There are two different sauces. I have two spaghetti sauce recipes in my family. Because there were two Italian women who, you know, but I refuse to go on Accutane. I am simply accepting the retinol into my heart and letting it do its best. You know what? I do tretinoin every night. See, because me and my dermatologist are Texan. I say it tretinoin with an oi in it. But all the little influencer girlies are like tretinoin. I'm like, bitch, it's an O and an I together. It's an oi. Tretinoin. But, you know, that's just us being country as fuck. I have been seeing this woman. This woman has been taking care of my face since I was 15 years old. I watched her kids grow up. She watched me grow up. Like, damn. Just when you've been with a doctor for that long, you know? And I don't go to one of them fancy, you know, med spas. It's a bitch who takes my insurance. And I have stuck with her. What was I looking for? Sound. That's what I was looking for. I was like, what the fuck? I get talking into skincare. I love a dermatologist. Tretinoin by Beloved. I agree. No, bro, my forehead is so smooth. Like, the bottom of my face, you know, it's helping to quell some of the demons down here, but like, from here, like my nose up, my skin is so smooth from that fucking tretinoin. If only it would kill everything down here, but you know, we're working on it. Tretinoin and SPF, bitch. Those are science-backed things. That's the button I'm looking for. I was like, where am I? I don't know. I hope everybody is having a lovely Thursday. I cannot believe the week is almost over. Holy shit. Okay, there we go. That's better. Sound has been improved. Yeah, it's been a week. It has been a week. Let's just say that. It's been a week, bitch. And when weeks have been weeking, we have Dr. Pepper Zero. That is what we have. We have Dr. Pepper Zero, and of course, my pink monogrammed mug, as every southern bitch has. Or not a mug, a tumbler, but it's full of ice water. Because it's hot. I've got my fan going back there, and I've got 2 cold beverages. It is summertime, motherfuckers. Chiro, physio, dentist, and hair. No, listen, when you have a good doctor, you keep them. You keep them. I have had, like most of my specialists, I have kept the same, but I don't know what it is, but my primary care doctors they just fuck off. So I hope, my new guy's like, I'm not planning on leaving, and I'm like, you fucking better not. You better stay here. It is a pink mug. It's very pink. Usually, I prefer more of a pastel, but like, it's not gonna be nobody else's mug. Like, yeah, it's pink, but it also has my name on it, so you can't mistake it for nobody else's. I will probably bring this to conventions so I can have my iced coffee in the morning, but then I have my spill-proof mug. It's not a mug, it's a bottle. It's a water bottle. I have shown you the water bottle. It's in the wash. Because that was another thing this week, man. My garbage disposal in the sink broke. Flooded under the sink. Had to take everything out under the sink. And that was over the weekend. So I had to wait until the weekdays so I could not, so I didn't have to pay the weekend rates for the plumber. So the plumber came last night and fixed the garbage disposal. So now I have a sink again. And I don't have to wash dishes in the bathtub. So, $350 later. But, that's the wrong drink. I want the damn Peppy. In my old age, I find I like pink more and more. Bitch, how old are you? You're not old. I have to be older than you, bitch. But, I don't know, maybe not. But I'm glad. Pink does not deserve the slander that she gets. That they get. I don't know. Pink used to be a man's color, and now it's seen as a women's color. Pink is for everybody, motherfuckers. That is my opinion. Early 90s, baby. Me too, bitch. Me too, bitch. I love that for us. PCP Mora. Mora's such a good name. I love that name. I'm saving that for a character that I will come up with eventually, but Mora is a name that I am saving in my back pocket for some character. Also chronically ill, so I haven't seen her in a hot minute. But whenever I need a refill on medication, it's 5 minutes. Excellent. That's the kind of doctor you need. I love that for Mora. Ha! Nara's like, ha! I win. Nara is the high hag priestess. At least in this stream. Oh, we love you, Nara, and we're so glad you're here. We love you very much. Nara, you need to show up for the watch party. Last night, Vivian hosted a watch party. It was just me and Viv and Lily from YouTube. We were watching a J-drama about a trans woman who meets up with one of her classmates who knew her before her transition. And hilarity ensues. This man is so in over his head, but he's trying his best. It's a good time. 98, a baby. Not the babiest of babies, but still young. Honestly, I'm friends with a lot of 98 children. This happened in the last few years. I don't know what it is. They just keep finding me. I love that. Grateful to be baby. I don't know, y'all are gonna be what, 27? No, you're 20. Yeah, 27. I was like, math. What is math? Welcome to your late 20s. But honestly, I don't understand why people, I was scared of my 30s before I turned 30. But then I turned 30 and I was like, okay. I was like, okay. Like, I'm having a good time. Honestly, I like myself more in my 30s. I'm still in my early 30s, but I like myself more in my 30s than I did in my 20s. Let me tell you now. If you self-evaluate, did I fuck up or am I doing well? You still have time to course correct. It's fine. It's totally fine. Oh, we got a late 80s baby in here. All right. Listen, the late 80s and early 90s was a wild time. Like, I don't remember it, but looking back, I'm like, wow. I love seeing photos of my mother in the late 80s and early 90s. That bitch, she was hot. Let me just say, my mother was hot. And she had this beautiful perm. She was a ginger. I'm getting my hair color done next week, and honestly, I'm thinking of changing the color. I'm either gonna go like mauve, like still pink-ish, but with a cooler undertone, mauve, or, I was ginger in my teenage years for a bit, and I kind of liked the ginger, and talking about late 80s, early 90s, my mother in her ginger perm, God, she was so beautiful. And honestly, lesbian fashion in the late 80s and early 90s, oh, my mother and all her friends. I love seeing those photos. I love looking through those photo albums. Honestly, I will look to that sometimes for outfit inspiration, because it was a fucking slay. It was a slay. Oh, red. Like what? Cherries? Fire engine? Yeah. Fire hydrant red. That's also... See, there are so many fun colors. I'm like, I've been stuck with pink for the past 2 years. But what if? Because I've also, I've courted a bit of bright red, but that bleeds really quick. This lasts longer than a red does. Red bleeds out pretty quick. You gotta find a red that fades nice. Or orange? Orange? I was thinking maybe around Halloween I could do an orange. I'll be a pumpkin. Be a fucking pumpkin for Halloween. I would enjoy that very much. And I've also thought of doing like a split dye, because I've never done that before. My friend Kaylee, who helps me dye my hair, she has a split dye. One side is this color pink, because she also likes that pink, and then the other side is like a neon green. So she's given like summer swamp monster vibes. Because I've done like purple, blue, like a lavender and pink, like a combo. And then, of course, the all over pink. I don't know, man. I do this to myself. I'm like, what if I dyed my hair a different color? And then I'm like, I'm lazy. I'm gonna go back to pink. But honestly, mauve might be a better transition for this. Like, I could lighten it up a little and then do the mauve. And then the mauve would fade a little quicker, and then we could go into some other shit. So that might be the vibe. You'll see, after next week, because that's next Thursday. I have rehearsal next Thursday. Okay, so rehearsal's gonna have to be later because I am doing hair dye all day. Okay. I was like, something's on my calendar. You should, Alyssa. Light purple it's so hard to maintain, though. Like, you really gotta cut down on your hair washing, to do light purple. But it's pretty. Your genetics is redhead mom and blonde dad whose hair darkened to black. Blonde and redhead. Yep. I was towhead blonde as a child. Like, fucking Scandinavian. I am not Scandinavian in the least, but I started out with that type of blonde hair, but I had these eyebrows. As a baby, I had towhead blonde ringlet curls and these enormous Sicilian eyebrows. I had the biggest eyebrows out of any baby in the fucking daycare center in the pre-K. Oh God, baby pictures are funny to look at. I'm like, who gave you those eyebrows, child? That's a lot. That is a lot of eyebrow. All right, what's that? Don't get distracted by the anime lesbians. We have other fish to fry. We have other gay people to talk about. Don't get distracted. See, and man, Pride Month's almost over. Who are you? Exactly. The genetics of why hair changes color as you age is... Like, why does that happen? I don't know why that happens. There we go. But... Oh my god, will we finish the game tonight? Oh, that's so quick. That's so quick. But no, we only have... It's the 26th. We only got 4 days of Pride Month left. But you know what? We are going from gay and queer LGBTQIA+ Pride Month to Disability Pride Month next month. So I'm gonna walk into next month and be like, yep, still me. Still me. So maybe we can extend some of the gay for a little longer into July, just because I'm so bad with transitions, you know? Which is funny, but also, you know, autism. I'm bad at letting go of holidays. Like, anytime a holiday's over, I'm like, boo. Sad. I don't want to let it go. But, you know, hi, Aqua. Welcome. Welcome, friend. Good to see you. Yeah, I started a little late tonight. I was messing around with my settings and making sure that my my encoding wouldn't get, overloaded. That's the word. I was like, how many words can I smush together? Oh, Monster Hunter gets an update. Okay. I should play Monster Hunter. I should. But it's on the long list of games I should play. Yes, the list of things. The list of diagnoses that I have. Listen, we are all cut from the same cloth. I know what you are. I know you people. Anyway, let me make... Okay, Rosario, my guy, my dude. My internet hates your website. I was trying to find that page of trigger warnings so I could, like, put them, like, somewhere up here on the screen. What are you, a $1 billion company? No, I'm not. It's Pride Month every goddamn day in this house. But I'm just sad that, like, so many of the gay parties and the gay events will go away, you know? Like, there will still be some, but there will be less of them. We should just make more. Fucking pandering. Shut up. Shut up, Tetro. But no, honestly, I was talking about, because my Maid Cafe cast, we are all in the Alphabet Mafia. We are all some form of gay, trans, queer, whatever the fuck. And we had been talking about, because we're tired of all of the gay events being at bars or being at places with alcohol, you know, because not all of us can be around alcohol, and all of it. Also, sometimes we might want something at a different time of day. So we were thinking about doing, like, queer, I don't know, like, queer anime events, or queer, like, queer J-pop idol things. Like, little meetups. Like, we'd rent a room out at a cafe, or the local library, and we'd do, like, crafts, and talk about our little special interests. And it would just be all the queer weebs getting together to enjoy things together. You know, and we'd just have a tip jar out for people to help cover the cost of the rental, you know? And we could make, you know, a Stitch and Bitch, yes! I was thinking, because we were, you know, there's all this, like, the Oshikatsu shit, all of the, like, idol merchandise. Like, we could make those little Uchiwa fans and bling them out, or little charms for your pen lights and shit. That would be so fun. Oh, it's literally a blurb at the bottom of my page that says, this VN contains sexual themes, crude sexual humor, partial nudity, suicide, terminal illness, and blood. Oh, well then I'll just put that on the screen then. Hang on. This is not a karaoke set list. That's tomorrow. Our gay karaoke is tomorrow. That's our Pride Month finale. This visual novel. I'll just say VN. This VN. It It contains sexual themes. Crude. Sexual. Make it smaller. Themes. Crude. Sexual. Humor. Partial. Nudity. See? I'll just fuck it. Fuck censorship. I'm gonna type the whole word. Terminal illness and blood. Viewer discretion. Fuck. How do I spell discretion? Discretion. No. Is that how you spell it? Discretion? Is advised. Fuck, how do I spell that? I used to be so good at spelling. My brain is mush. Oh, did I spelled it right? I did it. I did it. I spelled it right. I went to college. It's fine. Okay. Cool. We have... God, my camera's flipped. We have things. So now people will be okay. Because, my friends, Rosario has informed me that this is going to get a little sad. It's going to get a little sad tonight. So it's going to get a little heavy. And we wanted to make sure that everybody was going to be okay. There is talk of suicide, hospice, terminal illness with our poor boy Lupine. And probably Dashel at this point. So... please take care of yourselves and do what you need to do. Man titties are not considered nudity by society, but they should be. Or just have everybody's titties out. It's fine. God. Partial nudity because of Twitch streamers. Got it. Okay. Cool. Good to, listen, it's good that you have these things. No, but Firefox was like, I can't open this. There's too much shit on this web page. And I was like, you opened it earlier and it's like, no. There's too much art and there's too much, you know, motions and shit. No, it's the game. You No. No. Listen, I put it on just chatting because Twitch is transphobic and does not have a category for the fucking, for Parfum Nostalgique. And I can't just type it in. It's like, no, that's not a category. And I didn't want to have a stream with no category. So I'm like, fine. I'll just put it in the fucking just chatting slop pile. You know what? It's fine. But yes, this do be a game, and y'all should play it. It's fun. But let's load. Alyssa's like, I can handle this. I'm an adult. I believe you. Parfum Nostalgique Tits Out Edition. Listen. As a non-binary bisexual disaster, I love all titties of all genders. I will take them all. Okay. I'm gonna lower my volume a little bit. I don't want to wear headphones today because I've had them on all day sitting at my damn computer. But if I need to put them on, if something is causing echo, let me know in the chat and I will put on the fucking headphones. I'll put on my big boy pants and do that. It'll be fine. Why is it every time vampires? It's probably the vampires. I don't know if vampires can do any kind of magic in this universe. Yeah, because I had to unplug and plug it back in. Do a little power cycle, if you will, the technical term. Okay. Alright. Let me know if there are any other sound issues and we'll get them fixed. But let's hop over Ta-da! Over here. We're good. Okay. So, if I remember correctly, last time we were here, we went to the Hamptons. We're in the Hamptons, and we were at Belladonna's beautiful home. Things are a little awkward between her and Val. And, while high, Saturday and... we put Lucy to bed. Who else was talking shit? Lupine. It was Lupine, Saturday, and Val. We're talking about how there's some red flags about Belladonna. And Val was trying to be very PC, very, very neutral on the situation because of his past with her. But Belladonna overheard it, slapped a plate of cookies down, and then left because she didn't like that. So we're like, oh fuck, she overheard. But that's the last thing that happened before we had to end for the evening. So we're gonna see if she heard, of course she heard, and B, what she thought about it. And you know, maybe a little bit more about what her intentions for Dashiell are. So, let's load, shall we?
Did you know? Val Facts with Toulouse and Kenny.
My favorites.
And now, the Val Fact you have all been waiting for.
Oh?
Ladies, gentlemen, and other sexy, sexy people.
That's me.
Get out your yardsticks or your meter sticks if you fancy, so you can get the most.
I was measuring clothes earlier. I've got it.
Of just how big Val's
patience. You want to know how big my patience is?
Yes.
Is that all you got?
It's small. It's
Kenny wanted it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wearing thinner by the second.
Thank you. May I have another? God damn, Barbie doll.
Kenny and Toulouse are my favorites. I love them so much. Give me a side quest. Give me more of them, please. Chapter 11, Fireworks. Swimming. Crabs. We went fishing. 9. Ooh. 9. My goodness. Somebody's a size queen. But it's fine. I respect it. Okay. We caught a couple of crabs. Poor little bastards. You're gonna be dinner. 2 in 1, baby. Let's go. Fight, 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 fight. We are not cage fighting the crabs. Why must you make them fight? It's funny. Also, I love our weird... Is Lucy a he-him lesbian? Because I love that for him. I just love Saturday and Lucy. I love them so much. Yes, go eat dinner. Feed yourself. I love that. Hearing the teenagers in their discourse on he-him lesbians, I'm like, my children, have you learned nothing? No. No, they have learned nothing. But I'm so glad that Lucy is representation for them. Look at them. They're not gonna kill each other. They're just gonna stare at each other and walk in circles with their claws in the air. It's a dick measuring contest. This whole place is a dick measuring contest. It's like every dot is trying to be bigger than the one next to it. Look at the fucking shark. Shark Fin Point Marina. Why do I expect there to be a cis man posing with a fish? Why is that? Why do they use that for their dating website pictures? Why do they do that? Like, back when I was on dating apps, I had to swipe left on so many motherfuckers that used them with a dead fish that they caught as a fucking profile picture. Why? Why do you think I can provide? I am a provider. Okay. Great. Good for you. I don't care. Anyway. Oh, I love that. We love a little real life inspiration. I also love the colors. Very cute. Aw, but it's kind of cute here. There's music and food and a little beach with water that isn't radioactive like the city. Felt.
And rich people. Lots and lots of rich people.
If only we could trap them and make them fight each other like the crabs. I agree. That's the kind of cage fight I want to see.
If only. But where would we even find a cage big enough?
I don't know, wholesale zoo supplies? You can get them online for about $1,500. A steep price for such a simple container, but in my experience, it pays for itself quite quickly. Who's got you buying them cages, Valdemar?
$1,500?
Why do you know that? Dashel, if someone were to ask you which of your friends is most likely to own a man-sized cage... Oh, duh, you're right. You see, I'm quite good at getting rich people into cages. With my negotiation skills and my person-sized cage, we can host a bourgeoisie cage match.
Good. You can talk to them then. I just want to watch them rip each other to shreds. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them.
Me too, Saturday. Also, seeing all of Saturday's kimonos, I have a box of kimonos under my bed that I have not worn since before a very long round of corticosteroids. Some of them might fit me again. Wearing a yukata for the summertime could be fun. I'm not doing too bad for myself. What's gonna happen when I'm rich, people? Are you gonna hate me?
I could never hate you, Dashel. Which is why I'll make sure you'll receive the swiftest beheading possible when the revolution comes.
Aw, thank you. Can I have the pink guillotine? Me and Dashel are the same people.
You get the pink guillotine, and you get one last manicure before your execution.
Oh, yay! Speaking of rich people, where's Donna? It's funny, Dashel, you're not gonna be making the kind of fuck you money that we're talking about. Millions and billions are very different. I can deal with a millionaire. Never a billionaire. Is she taking a separate car? She's not feeling that great. Yeah, after all the shit y'all were talking last night. I don't think she would be. Poor bitch is just trying to get some friends, you know? She said oh no! It's those charms! Fuck! I forgot all about those. Toulouse sold her the fucked up sun charms. That's probably why she feels like shit. Damn it, now I was all for it, now I feel bad. Fuck! Damn it! I forgot, daytime, vampires. She said she might come later, but she wanted us to go so we didn't miss the fireworks. Oh.
Is she okay?
She's fine. She's just... I don't know. I think she's a little shy with everyone. I didn't really know she was this much of an introvert, but it's okay. Yeah, it's cool. Some people are just like that. Anyway, is anyone else hungry? I kind of want to stop at one of those food trucks over there. Do they got tacos in the Hamptons? I wouldn't trust tacos from the Hamptons.
I'm good, actually. I'm saving myself for crabs.
Like, that is not a sentence. That's not a sentence I did not... God, that's a sentence. I'm also fine. Ate too many cookies. I could go for some food. Alright then. Let's go, Italian boy. I was like, the Italian's gonna be hungry. The Italian T-boy is going to be very hungry. Wonderful. Just what I wanted. You didn't ask Lucy. Huh? You You didn't ask Lucy if he wanted any food.
Oh. I did that on purpose.
I'm not even hungry. I just wanted to talk to you. Did I do something wrong? No, silly. I just miss you. And I know when nighttime comes, you start getting sad, so I wanted to make sure you were okay. Oh. I miss you too. I'm okay, actually. Are you okay? I'm okay. Are you okay? Oh my god. God, these gay people. Yeah, I'm okay. Alright, now! Enough! Pick them up and shake them. I'm okay. How long are we gonna do? Stop. They're horrible! I can see the shoujo references. You're not allowed to make that face at me. You played along. Anyway, food? You said you weren't hungry. But what about you? Me? I saw the prices at the food court before. I am not paying $17 for mozzarella sticks. Oy. That's disgusting. Is that what you want? I'll get it for you. Thanks, but I'll pass. Unfortunately, $17 is not the only price to pay for eating fried cheese. Especially with as many cookies as I've eaten today. I really do not feel like destroying Donna's guest bathroom tonight. Long Island accurate prices, Jesus. Yeah, I guess that's a good idea. Or not a good idea. I should know by now, huh? Well, if there's anything else you want, just tell me. I feel like I haven't seen you since probably Tuesday? Yeah, that sounds about right. I had work Wednesday night, and then you had something on Thursday to go to. Oh, that's right, Thursday. I met the hospice nurse on Thursday. Oh, yeah. How'd that go? Good. She's really nice. I think you would like her. Her nails are really long. Like almost as long as her fingers. Damn. What is it about nurses and long nails? I don't know, but I admire her skill. How the fuck do you do anything with those things? Here we go. You get used to it. I've been wearing press-ons for so long that I don't know how I'd do anything without them. You know, I was considering some press-ons for a wedding I'm going to on Saturday. But it's a very normie, very straight wedding. And I can't be super cunty because I can't outshine the bride. And everybody there is going to be dressed very normally. So I have to tone it down. I'd have to learn how to text all over again. It's so real. If I'm in long nails for a long period of time, and then I cut them all off, texting is completely different. But yours are just little ones. Hers were like having butter knives glued to your fingers. Yadu shit. They look cute though. They matched her hair. Pink nails, pink hair. Pink hair? That's so cute. You should have mentioned that before. Say no more. I can tell we're gonna get along fine. Between the both of us, you'll be in good hands. Every so often I remember you're gonna have to take care of me. Yeah? Yeah. I don't know, it's a lot. Dying is kind of gross. Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. Like you're gonna have to help me get to the bathroom and like wipe my ass and shit. Okay, and? I threw up on you 5 times the freshman year of college. It's the least I can do. Alright. I feel bad. Don't you dare. None of this is your fault. Yeah, but it's not your fault either. You have enough bullshit to deal with, and you don't need any more. What are you even saying? You have a life, a career, and so many great things going for you? It's the first time in a long time that life isn't fucking you over. You're already paying for hospice. Go focus on you. But I have the rest of my life to focus on me. I want to focus on you while I still can. Unless you really don't want me taking care of you. No, I would never want you to think that. I just don't want to get in your way. Hey, Lou. Yeah? Shut up. I know. Honestly, putting your grief in art really helps. I get it. I definitely get it. I miss you. Who misses who? Recently, you felt so beyond me. Why? You're right here. And I'm going to spend the rest of my life with you. But then when it's over, how long will I have to wait to see you again? I hate that. You're gonna have to do it one day too. I'm not gonna be here to take care of you, but I know someone else will be. I'm gonna be a little jealous of them, but you deserve someone who loves you that much. As long as I still get to be the first one to take your hand on the other side. Maybe it's not that deep. I don't know where I'm going when I die, or if you'll end up in the same place. For all I know, it could all just turn to nothing. As pitch black as the night sky. Chapter 12, Erosion.
Hey.
You asleep? No. I could tell. You weren't snoring. I don't snore. Yes, you do. I just breathe loudly. That's what snoring is. It's not different. I don't think it is. Hold on. I'm looking it up. Oh, this phone is so bright. Ah! That's what I was thinking. Did you drop it on your face? I did. Fuck you, I'm right. What, the I don't snore argument? Yeah, I do that with my partner, even though we have matching CPAP machines. I'm like, where your fucking CPAP? It says it right here. Snoring is loud breathing while you sleep. Well, fuck. No, we're disgusting. Chronically ill and disgusting. It wasn't intentional, I swear. We just both ended up with the same model. We had to mark up our bags to make sure we didn't, like, steal each other's shit. I guess I snore then. If it's not my snoring, what's keeping you up?
The crickets. They're making me crazy.
How do people sleep out here? Oh my god, that's so long! That's really cute, though. That's really sweet. I love that for y'all. City girl.
Who, me?
Yeah.
What's keeping you up?
Oh, me? Also the crickets. City boy. Crickets won't shut up.
Brain won't shut up. Yeah. Well, I can try and help if you want.
What, you want to go outside and squish all the crickets?
No.
No. I mean, I can talk to you. Try and shut your brain up, at least. Okay. Cookies were fucking good. But I always make those. Yeah? They're good every time. Last time you made them, I think I ate like 12 of them in one sitting. Lou? Are you serious? That's the whole batch? I was wondering where they went. I was like, am I crazy? Did they disappear? Nah, it was just me. Probably at 4 a.m. Jesus, what compelled you? Shit's just fucking good. I'm going through this phase now where I think, well, I'm dying, might as well eat whatever the hell I want. It's been fun. I had those cookies, a Thai iced tea, half a grandma pie, and a tiramisu from Rosario's. I see that. I see you. Do you know how to make tiramisu?
Val told me about that tiramisu. Oh, it's really good. He has a special card from there, so he gets a little jar of tiramisu from there every day for free.
Not anymore. My card now.
What do you mean?
He gave it to me.
He gave it to you?
I thought I told you about that. When I went over to talk to him, he said you deserve a treat, and he wouldn't let me leave without it.
No, you didn't tell me.
I know how to make it. Oh, not the caffeine intolerance. Is there not decaf espresso powder? Does that not exist?
Maybe you did, and I just don't remember. All I really remember is you telling me about how he caught you staring at his boobs.
Jesus. Please don't remind me.
I'm sorry! It's funny! I'm sure he has a lot of people staring at his boobs. I stare at his boobs all the time.
Yeah, but you're fucking. That's different. Historically, I'm not even much of a boob starer. Ah, the acid reflux. Luckily with a little Prilosec, I'm okay. That is, yes, I also indulge on treats on characters' birthdays. That's valid. I just walked into his apartment and there they were. They looked at me first. How tall is Val? Like what, 6'2"? They're good boobs. They are good boobs. I won't lie. It's too bad that I will never look at them ever again in my entire life. Because if I do and he hits me with another, eyes up here, dear, I'm jumping out of the nearest window. That's too bad. I'll have to look at Val's boobs enough for the both of us. Thank you. I know it's a lot of work for you to take on. It's no problem. Anything for you. Oh yeah. What's up with Val and Donna? Forget it. Not gonna work out. Oh, really? What makes you say that? Other than the fact that they have no chemistry. So... I tried to do a little wingmanning for Donna while I was on the boat with Val. I thought, ooh, this is gonna be easy. He looked absolutely stunned by the picture of her I showed him, and he kissed her on the hand. But... not so much. Well... sort of. You know, Val... he has that thing where you can always tell what he's feeling on his face. But this time, I genuinely couldn't tell. He was on a face journey. Eventually, I dropped the subject because it was so uncomfortable to watch. I think he kind of knew what I was trying to do. That's awkward. It was, for sure. IDK, how tall exactly? All I know is he sits on a foldy chair. It's demoralizing. Not too big for the foldy chair. I learned the German word for folding chair today. What was it? Klappschutz. Klappschutz. Clap chair. No, Klappstuhl. That's it, Stuhl. That's the word. Klappstuhl. The clap chair. The chair that goes... I love German. German is a very straightforward language, and it's hilarious. Klappstuhl! Right? It's so fun! No, there was a bitch who... it was an eyeshadow palette, but, like, the packaging was like a folding chair. It was so stupid. I loved it so much. Anyway. Would you believe me if I told you it only gets worse from there? Oh? Do tell. So, Donna's a little bit clingy with me. I've noticed. You have? I was about to say everybody but you, bitch. So it's not just me? It's not just you. When you got on the boat with Val instead of her, she looked like her soul was about to leave her body. Are you... why is she so... just tell me what happened. Okay. So, when we were making cookies, I started wingmanning for Val. I was describing some of his many endearing qualities in an attempt to entice her. As one does. Mainly, I was telling her about how he talks to the subway cats. But I think that might have given her the wrong impression, because she thinks I'm into him now. I mean, you are, though. Yeah, but she thought I was, like, into him. You know it's not like that. He's my friend that you fuck sometimes. You're right. Yeah, you're just friends. Friends giggle and bat their eyelashes at other friends all the time. Among other things. But you know it's not like that. I'm just a little slutty about him, that's all. Okay. It's really not like that. Uh-huh. So, I brought up how he calls everyone dear. 'Cause, you know, it's cute. No matter who you are, he always calls you dear. And she said, that's funny, because I've only ever heard him call you dear. Val calls me dear all the time, but okay. Right? I didn't know how to reply. I just said, oh no, he calls everyone that. But then she got really serious. She was washing the dishes, so she didn't look at me, but I could tell something was off. She says to me, don't you find that a little patronizing? Like he's talking down to you? Val? It's just part of how he talks, right? I don't think he ever means it that way. That's what I said! Val's not the type to talk down to people like that at all. I tried to explain that to her, but she started laughing at me. Laughing at you? I swear, Lou, I have never seen her act like this in my life. Like, who are you? What have you done with Donna? She didn't even look up from doing the dishes, but without skipping a beat, she said, Dashiell, I just don't think you're a very good judge of character. What? First of all, let's be clear. She's right. Oh, definitely. That's what you have me for. But that was bold of her to say. I was like, what do you mean? At this point, I decided, okay, yeah, this isn't gonna work. I blew it. There was no way I was setting them up. After that, I forget her exact words because I was too busy trying to figure out what her problem was, but she said something along the lines of, he's a creep, and you're just too dumb to see. Listen, if you're... Wow. Listen, I don't take calling your friends dumb kindly. Like, you know, unless you're so dumb. But like being serious about it, that's not nice. I don't like that. Oh, it's based in Germany, is it? I am so behind on Black Butler, but I will get there eventually. A creep? My word, not hers. She didn't say that exactly, but that's basically what she was calling him. Wait, did he try and make a move on her or something? That's what I asked her. I was like, did something happen with him? She just said, no. Men like that are just easy to spot. Men like that? Jesus, Donna, just call him a whore. My good friend Val, a whore? Say it ain't so. I'm breaking out in hives. Like, okay, Val's a little out there, but he's not a creep. He's just a whore. I can't take the southern out of my accent when I say that. Whore. It's 2 syllables. Whore. Oh, God. It's just particular words like that I can't take it out. A whore. If something happened between them, that'd be different, but she doesn't even know him. Oh, children. A whore! Yeah, that too. It was so bizarre. She insisted she knew better than me about some guy she doesn't even know. She basically said that he's only nice to me because he wants to get in my pants. Well, too late. It worked. Is it bad that that's what I said? Oh, no! Dashiell! Oh, no. For real? That's what I said, yeah! It just slipped out! The whole exchange was a train wreck, Lou. I mean, it sounds like it. She wasn't supposed to hear it. I was just thinking out loud. And God forbid I'm an adult who has sex. Oh, is she, like, weird about that kind of stuff? I guess? Well, I guess it's weird to talk about sex with your boss in general. But she doesn't act like my boss. She acts like my mom. Which is still weird. Right, even worse. Anyway, go on. What did she say? It wasn't so much what she said, it was more what she did. Okay, what did she do? Well, I was plating the cookies, so my back was to the sink. Did she drop a dish? She was doing the dishes, and among them were 2 flute glasses that we were drinking mimosas out of before. For a good 30 seconds? Not a word out of either of us. All you could hear was the faucet. While I was in the process of regretting everything I've ever said, ever, I heard slam. I stopped what I was doing and I looked back at her to make sure she was okay, and she'd completely shattered a flute glass with her hand. Oh. That's so normal. It scared the living shit out of me. She said there was a bug and it scared her, so she tried to kill it. Nah. Nah, I don't believe her. So I'm not crazy? That was weird, right? If there was a bug, she could have hit it with the faucet and flushed it down the drain. That was something else. I don't know. I feel like that's jumping to conclusions. There's some fucked up bugs out here on this island. If I saw one in the sink, I'd freak out and break something on accident too. Okay, but... how dare they leave the dishes up to the... well, it's her house, technically, so... She was still cold to you for the rest of the night. Doesn't matter whether she smashed that glass out of anger or to kill a bug. That's weird. That's weird? Extremely. Incredibly weird. You know how I am. I'm always gonna be real with you. I wouldn't make you worry about anything unnecessarily, but this? Something to think about. So, you see it too? Like I said, we've all seen it. Yeah, you know, I'm beginning to think Donna gets a little bit obsessive. Just a little bit. Nah, I'm just sitting here telling stories, Tetro. Honestly, I could have a whole stream of that. Just sitting here, you know, talking shit. We could have a Stitch and Bitch if we wanted. Smashing a bug with a porcelain plate. Totally normal. Totally normal to ruin your nice fucking china. Biggest compliment my dialogue has ever received. Thank you. Listen, we're all just a bunch of weird gay people. There's weird gay shit happening everywhere. The game reflects it. Me too, Dashel. It's happening again, isn't it? I'm a flytrap for freaks. I wouldn't be too messed up about it. You're not the same flytrap the last freak got caught in. You're right. I'm a better flytrap. Or a worse flytrap? No. We'll judge the quality of the flytrap not by how many freaks it catches, but by what it does to them. Just set your boundaries, do your work, and you'll be fine. If anything happens, I'll just sell all my clothes and leave the country. It's fine. Change my name, dye my hair, go live with my grandma in Korea, and delete my social media. Oh! Did not know Dashel was Korean. Okay. I don't need a career anymore. It's fine. Do you really think your career would suffer that much? Can't you get work somewhere else? Yeah, you could go be a model in Korea. They would love people who look like Dashel. I mean, they already do. I was actually looking at some Paris Fashion Week photos earlier. Speaking of models. 2 wolves! One Korean, one French Canadian. Got it. Okay. But listen, they love a mixed model. All these fashion designers love that shit. Ugh. You know, that's a whole other can of worms. But I don't know. If things don't work out with Donna, I don't really see the point of modeling it. Girl, don't put all of your shit in one basket. I just don't enjoy it as much as I used to. I used to like networking and fishing for attention because it would get me more jobs. It was really rewarding to work myself up the ladder, but now that I'm in the place I've always wanted to be, I just want people to leave me alone. Especially people on the internet. Oh, Dash, you're so beautiful and talented. How did you get so skinny? You must make so much money. Can you step on me with your go-go boots? Be normal. Talk to me like a normal person. I don't want to sound whiny or ungrateful, but... Ugh, shut the fuck up! Sometimes I don't know how I've held out this long. I think it's because I didn't want to feel like a failure. Everyone's always talking about having what it takes to be a model, and I never wanted to be the one who didn't have what it took. This is hitting really hard. I think that's why I stayed in theater as long as I did, because I didn't want to be seen as a bitch who couldn't cut it in the theater industry. Oh, but it was too much. It was bad. It was real bad. If I didn't have what it took to be a model and I gave up, it would mean my dad was right and that he's laughing at me from the grave. I don't need you inside of my fucking head, Rosario. I don't need it. Now I get to model for my favorite designer, so I'm grateful that I stuck to it. Being in entertainment is treated like it's an indie. It really is. It's so for fucking real. Like, instead of making it a more sane place to work, nah. You have to be fucking insane. I mean, we're all fucking insane. I'm over here trying to be an indie idol. I am insane. I am insane. But I at least have more control than I ever did in the theater industry. I love Donna's work, and I love modeling for her. It's a dream come true, but I don't model just because I love modeling. Maybe I did for a little bit, but not anymore. You know what I do love? Being hot and wearing cool clothes. Being an influencer. No, I'm kidding. Don't be it. I mean, you could. You could be an influencer. You could do, I don't know, ballroom. Do you dance? What else? What other careers involve being hot and wearing clothes? Influencer is the one I think of the most. But that's very model adjacent. Velcro, what clothes or what careers involve? You just, oh, girl, you're nasty. You just rubbed snot all over me. Hold on, I got cat shame for a second. Oh my god. Girl, you gonna sneeze and then rub your nose all over me. Nasty. Oops. Come here. Camera punishment. Camera punishment. Look into the camera, my child. Camera. Punishment. Shame. Rubbed snot all over parent. This is Velcro, and she's a shithead sometimes. Aren't ya? But she's so cute, and look at her collar. It's made of kimono fabric. There's some good kisses. Punishment. Yeah? Her tail's beaten into my side. Off she goes. Now I have cat hair all in my mouth. Okay, we took our cat break. Yeah? You gonna stay? Okay, quit being gross. Alright. Modeling means I get paid to do that, so I really shouldn't be complaining. That makes sense. You always seem to get so excited about modeling for Saturday, and she makes really cool clothes. Saturday makes beyond cool clothes. I would model her clothes for the rest of my life enthusiastically. Come on, Saturday, get your shit together. Let's do it. Also, Cat. Yes, Cat. My child. Video game designers and producers dress pretty weird. I guess that's true. Actually, now that I think about it, even if I do have a horrible falling out with Donna where I have to burn all my clothes and hire a lawyer and the internet rips me to shreds, quitting modeling would be such a waste. Why would I do that when I could use my newfound clout to catapult Saturday into fame and make her bazillions of dollars? Exactly. Big brain, Dashel. Just be the face of Saturday's brand. There you go. Not that she couldn't do that herself, but you know, shortcuts. I wouldn't mind helping her out. For sure, for sure. I'm thinking too much now. Don't think. I know. I shouldn't think. Thinking's for losers. It never ends well. Bad for you. You're right. If I wasn't looking, I'd be like, Martha, are you talking about yourself? It's so true. I'm thinking too much. No, it's fine. Ugh. I'm sure I can just talk to Donna and work it out. I shouldn't worry about it so much. No more thinking for tonight. How about no more thinking forever? Empty your head. I can't promise anything, but I can try. Hey, you doing anything right now? Nah, just talking to you. Why? What are you cooking up in that head of yours, Dashel? There's something I want to check out. What do you mean? Let's see. She said it was the door that looks like a closet. Ah! Ah! A piano. Yeah, a piano. Donna told me about it. You want to play a little bit? We haven't played together in so long. Do you think they would hear us upstairs? I don't know. This house is pretty big. It's also got a practice pedal, so as long as we keep... Do you mean P-E-D-A-L? But okay. As long as we keep it down, we should be fine, right? Probably. What are we playing? Always? Anything you want, I don't care. I was hoping for always. I'm kind of out of practice on everything else. Then we'll play always. Oh, cute. My keyboard's sitting over here collecting dust. Don't kill your husband, it's fine. This song, it always reminds me of high school jazz band. I used to hear him playing this in the practice room after school. It always got stuck in my head. things may not be fair always. That's when I'll be there. Always. I don't know this song, I'm sorry. Not just for an hour. Not just for a day. Wait, maybe I do know this song. You waited for this song to enter public domain? Damn, that's dedication. I was about to say, I couldn't sing it myself, but I've heard this before. Not for just a year, but always. Do you play piano, or did someone else play this? You have so much hair.
You want me to cut all of it off?
Oh, they're reading! Oh!
All of it.
I cry.
And I don't want a girl's short haircut. I want a real short haircut.
Is a girl short haircut not a real short haircut?
I'm not saying... You know what I mean.
You want a boy's short haircut?
Yeah!
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
God! Ah! I'm getting emotional. I'm getting emotional over here.
you good? Yeah.
No, you're not. You're thinking. We said we weren't gonna do that, right? If you start thinking, then I'm gonna start thinking. It's bad enough that when you start crying, I want to cry too. I'm sorry. No. It's okay. You don't have to apologize. Chapter 13, Silver Bullet. Save. We haven't saved today. I brought wine. Wine or wine? Wine. Still wearing those robes, I see. I tend to stick to what I'm comfortable with. Dash has one just like it. But it's a little too long on him. The hem drags the floor. How graceful. Like a gown with a train. I offered to hem it for him, but he wasn't keen on the idea. Perhaps he's borrowing it from a friend? Give me a second. Now it's too cold in here. I'm gonna turn off my fan. Wait, I should stand up. It's been over an hour. I should stand. Ooh, chilly. Chilly in here. Ugh. Actually, quick stretch break. Yeah, Velcro likes stretch breaks because that means she gets pets. Yeah, you like a stretch break? Come on. Everybody stretch. She does a stretch over there. We're gonna go this way. Ugh. And up. And we're gonna go this way. Oh, it's been a while. And up. And we're gonna touch our toes. Whee! Ah, that's nice. Tap on the floor if you can. Hee hee hee. Hi. See
See, there's pets. Always pets when there's stretch. Yes. Oh, I want to roll up. Oh, okay. Cat. Cat break. Oh, no.
She's gonna kick out of my arms.
Yes, pet. No pickup.
Oh, you can see your new head. I always go into baby voice when I talk about my cat.
Yeah. Because she's so cute.
I think she starts begging for her late night snack around this time, but no, not time yet. Ugh. Okay, we have stretched. Time for drama between mother and father. Perhaps. Dashiell is just your type, isn't he? What do you mean by that? He's cheerful and kind to a fault. There's something pure about him. Something incorrupt. Something ripe for the taking. Something vulnerable. Is that what you like about him? Is that what you like about him? Ooh, they're fighting! That is a very specific way to describe someone. Answer the question. My answer is no. I like Dash because he is a good person who is fun to be around. He wears his heart on his sleeve, and I enjoy people who are genuine. My role in his life is that of a confession box. When he needs to talk, I am there. That is all. You know, I haven't been to confession for probably much longer than the good Lord would like. Last time I checked, fucking the priest was not part of the experience. Valdemar, I'm going to be frank with you. If you keep doing what you are doing, he is going to fall in love with you if he isn't in love with you already. Do you really think it's a good idea to be involved with someone like him? I do not enter relationships with humans. It isn't fair to them. Really now? I'm glad you've learned something in your old age. Oh, but you can have sex with them all you like, can you? All while you lie to their faces about what you are. Are you not lying to him as well? I am. But I am not lying with him as well. Do you understand? Well then, would you like me to tell him the truth? Would that help you to trust me more? What would you tell him? That you're a vampire on the run from assassins? He'll never believe that. I'm glad we're on the same page. Besides, if I were to tell him the truth, would you really want him to know the whole truth? This isn't just about me, is it? It's about you, too. It's different. How? You know how. I don't know how. Please tell me so I can understand. I'm not trying to start an argument with you. Valdemar, we were all humans before, even you. But we are not humans now. We may not be humans, but we are people. Then act like it. Act like you're a person. Show me you aren't just some selfish beast. Has it not crossed your mind what kind of destruction you're capable of? Leave Dashiell alone before you cause him any pain. I will not let you treat him like a toy. And I will not let you treat him like a toy. I respect Dashiell, and I respect his relationship with you. I would appreciate it if you would respect our relationship as well. Is something funny about that? It's the way you speak to me. So diplomatic of you. Does it make you feel better about yourself to talk like that? No. I'm just not going to argue over a person with you. I can do my best to make things easier on you. I can make myself scarce. You don't have to respect me or see me again after today, but you cannot ask me to throw away a person I consider a friend. He is an adult who can make his own decisions. At the end of the day, you don't know me, Donna, and I don't know you.
I don't know you well enough for you, but I do know you well enough for me.
Oh, Donna, you're a mess!
I don't have to walk a mile in your shoes to know they're drenched in blood.
Pot meat kettle, bitch!
Look at me.
You're really gonna kill him? Damn.
Do you see? There is no life behind my eyes. In these eyes were an untapped spring of optimism until you took that from me.
I have a question. Is she mad that he turned her? Like, does she just hate immortality? Is that why she's mad? Like, I'm trying to understand her motivations. Because from what we saw in the flashback, they were madly in love. He turned her, and then she went kind of crazy. And then their relationship fell out because she lost her humanity after she turned. That's what I came to conclude from the flashback that we saw. Like, did she just go killing a bunch of humans after she turned? And she was mad at Val for having sympathy for said humans? Like, we are missing a lot of pieces. General hatred of immortality. Okay. Listen! Didn't she consent to being turned? Like, that sounds like a regret of a choice that you also made, lady. Like, if he forced it on her and did it without her consent, yeah, then that would make me want to kill somebody. I would get that. But if she consented to it, girl, that's regret. It's okay.
Do you know what I'd give to have that part of me back?
You can choose to be an optimist. I don't understand why you cannot be optimist vampire. Like, you literally can change your attitude, bitch.
To feel like there's a soul in my body again?
Your creator has made it clear in the chat that you are not undead. So technically, wouldn't you have a soul? I was sympathetic for her last week, but the more she talks, the less sympathetic I am to her. Sympathetic, empathetic. Sympathetic. Empathetic. I don't know. It's the end of the day. My brain is mush.
Those pure, untouched parts of me I thought I would never get back.
Welcome to being an adult.
They are all in him. It doesn't matter what is or isn't my place. You will hurt him.
Says you, bitch! People get hurt. That's life. Man. Boy has already been hurt.
You will.
Mercy. But no, voice actress definitely was cunty.
You can't help yourself. Like God made the Reaper the bringer of death, He made you the bringer of pain.
Oh my God, you're obsessed with him. There is a specific type of woman that I am beginning to realize. Right. Oh my God, it is giving boomer. It really is. The thing about Donna is that she's always going to reflect a boomer who is overdramatic and whose emotional competency reflects what they see on TV. You know, there's a type of woman who is going to be obsessed with somebody, and she went from being obsessed with him, in love with him, to obsessed with him, I hate him. And she is too obsessed with him to let go. She would rather hate him and keep the obsession than let him go and be done with it. Because the obsession is what keeps her going.
If you have as much respect for me as you claim, if you have an ounce of consideration left in your pathetic being, you will let me have this.
Have what? I love Donna. I need that to be so clear, but she is definitely based off of every emotionally incompetent old person I know. Listen, yeah, you can love people who have done you wrong, and you can love people who just don't fucking get it. But sometimes love ain't enough. Sometimes you just gotta keep them at an arm's length, and that's what Val did. And then unfortunately, you know, they just happened to have to meet each other because of Dashel. Let it go, bitch. Obsession is unhealthy. See, it's funny because I know somebody just like this. I know somebody just like this. I still hear inklings when I travel and perform that she's been talking shit, and I'm like, girl, the beef is like 15 years old at this point. I have moved on. I am doing what I am doing, and I am worried about myself. Why are you worried about shit that we fought over a decade ago? Why? And this has been hundreds of years. This is not good for you, Donna. Donna, you could be living your best fucking life. You could be an optimist. You could have a soul. You could find another partner. There are other vampires out there if you don't want to date humans, but you could have friends. You could be doing so much with your life, and yet you are obsessed with this man. Why are you letting a man walk around rent-free in your brain, even if it's a man like Val? We love Val, but still, girl.
But if you think that I'm going to let you steal the same light from his eyes that you stole from mine,
there's not a pattern here, Donna.
I will blow your brains all over this fucking bedroom.
I feel like Donna's... She would always say the woman character is in the right because she's a woman and not because of her actions.
Over here choking.
Oh. Miss!
Go ahead and shoot me.
He gives no fucks. So true, unironically. No, there's people like that, and I'm like, that's not how it works. That's not how that works. But okay, judge people by their actions, not their gender. Ow! Especially if they're trans, but you know.
Let him hear the gunshot. Let him see someone he loves lying dead on the floor.
I am so glad this whole section is fully voiced, because it's like a telenovela. I'm sitting here like, ah!
It won't be the first time.
Oh shit! I fucking forgot about that. He knows more about Dash than you do, bitch! Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, you are brilliant! Ooh! Ooh, the mirrors! Ah! Oh my god!
If you kill me here and now, you'll force him to relive the most traumatic event of his life.
No, seriously, their side profiles are both really cunty. I was staring at Donna's eye makeup as she was monologuing, and now we've got that cut cheekbone and the lashes. Your arch just, it's very Ryoko Ikeda of you. Or, Moto. Shit, what is the other half of their name? Moto. Hagimoto? God, another shoujo. Hagio! Thank you! Yes! It's very Ryoko Ikeda / Moto Hagio. Like, everything's a fucking mess, but everyone's also too beautiful. Too fucking beautiful. Ugh.
Are you so selfish that you would pick up a gun, loaded with bullets, and plan to fire at all but one story above him, without that crossing your mind for even a second?
I need this animated. What animation studio can we contact?
The person you're trying to protect him from exists only in your memories.
Ooh, he's going therapist on her!
It's the only version of me you know, but it is not the man standing at the end of your gun. Instead, it is in your mind, eating away at you like a parasite.
That's what I said!
It's made you sick, and so you medicate with hatred, but it does not cure you. It only tricks you into thinking the sickness isn't there, while it consumes everything you are.
Wait. Yes! Oh! Yes! Sorry, that must have been really loud by that mic. Oh my god. Yes. Ugh. Sorry, I have like a box of fans on my desk. This is the biggest and the loudest one, but I collect hand fans, so I have a whole container of them on my desk. Oh my god. Wow. That was everything. That was, yes. Ugh. Tea. Ugh.
It only clouds your mind with rage to keep.
Of course,
you
I fucked
from
up the
looking
sound with
at
the fan.
yourself.
Hang on. Please hold. Man, it can't be a Martha stream without something going wrong. I'll just give her a little extra sprinkle of treats on her snack tonight. She'll be fine.
Because if you did, then you would have to face that you have become the exact person you have condemned all these years.
Yes. Speak on it.
A possessive, self-serving coward who treats human beings like dolls. Have some respect. If not for me, then for him. And for yourself.
Damn.
Keep your bullets, keep your dignity, and bow out.
Also, I'm loving the curtain bang. That's cute. What just happened? Did she faint? The fucking cliffhanger at the chapter! What does my fan say? It says something on it. Hashtag we stand united. Listen, some guy gave this to me last year at Pride. Oh god, here we go. Self-doubt introspection. Let's do this. Was I wrong? Perhaps not. But was I cowardly? Was I deliberate? Yes. But sometimes such measures are necessary to protect yourself and others who need protecting. What happened? As if I should be trusted with protecting anybody. Nobody should place their trust in me. I even place too much trust in myself. I've killed people. I've killed people before. Why wouldn't I expect this from myself? What would make this so out of character for me? Doesn't matter how much time has passed. Doesn't matter what I do or say. It's empty. It's empty! It's empty!
Hey, Val? I'm sorry.
It's alright. You can come in. I won't hurt you. I promise. Oh shit. Oh shit, here we go. Dashiell's so gorgeous. I heard something loud, and I was just getting some water for... Why do you... I'm sorry. I meant to say... It's a fight or flight response. I had a nightmare, that's all. No, I mean... You wanted to know why I look like this, right? That's it. It's not real. It's a joke, right? Dashiell, look at me. It's okay. I don't even have to. Every time you've tried to lie to me, I always let it go because you're just so bad at it. Everything you feel is always on your face. You wouldn't lie to me for fun. You wouldn't lie to me for no reason. I know you. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I know you. Damn! Ah, yes! I know he's hurting and I know it's bad, but oh, he looks so good. If you're angry with me, I won't ask you forgiveness I don't deserve. Why would I be angry? Because I've been lying to you. No. You told me you were a vampire, right? I'm the one who didn't believe you. It wasn't your job to believe me. It's my job to show you, and I didn't. You shouldn't give me so much credit. Maybe you're right. I'm told I'm not a very good judge of character. But what's getting mad gonna do? Whatever. It's complicated. I'm too tired to be mad. I just want you to feel better. How do we get you back to normal? Don't worry about me. Please. It was only a nightmare. Nightmares suck, though. Sometimes they're really serious. Before Lou moved in, I couldn't sleep in my house because I had nothing but bad dreams. I don't think you would be this worked up if it wasn't worth it. Then again, I don't think I've ever seen you get scared of anything. So I don't know how much it takes to trigger something like this. It's relatively difficult. This hasn't happened for maybe a decade and a half. Oh. See? It must have been really bad then. The last time this happened, I was almost decapitated. Jesus, how did that happen? Someone tried to kill me, but they didn't finish the job. I just laid there until it healed. I reckon the blade he used was silver, so it took much longer to heal than I'm used to. Even though I knew I wasn't dying, it felt like I was, because I could feel myself falling asleep. I just laid on my living room floor, hoping someone would find me. That's a really vivid dream. I only get dreams that messed up when I'm having a really bad time. You must have been going through it. I'll let him think it was a dream. I shouldn't have told you that. It doesn't feel right. What's not right? That for once I get to be the therapist? God forbid you have thoughts or feelings. It's like you're a person or something. Gross, right? Disgusting. This is why I like to let other people talk. If you want, we can just stay silent. I don't want to make you more uncomfortable than you already are. Thank you, but I know myself. I always end up talking to fill the space. I'll just have to suck it up and run my mouth until I'm looking like myself again. I'm okay with that. Tell me what's on your mind. Before, you said to me, anything you feel is always on your face. Oh, the red's starting to go away. Have you ever seen something on my face that scares you? No. Not even now. I mean, it was scary at first, but not that much anymore. Actually, it's kind of cool. You could get a part in a movie or something. But then I guess you'd have to be really anxious all the time. That would really suck. Unless there's something else you can do to trigger this. Are there like pills you can take? Adrenaline. Oh. That's it? Yes. But it takes a lot. And it feels absolutely horrible. I would rather not. Right. Right. Sorry if that was a weird thing to ask. It's alright. Believe me, if I could use this look to my advantage, I would. Do you know how many people would pay to have their way with me looking like this? I could take over the world with that kind of money. You're happy here, listening to me. That's good. You're taking this very well. Can I tell you something? Yeah, sure. I don't think you believe me. What makes you say that? If I were you, I wouldn't believe me. For all I know, you could just be playing along, thinking this is all a trick. Well, what if it is? Would it really be so bad? If this was just a game we played together? Or even just some fucked up theatrical way to express your feelings. I'd still want to understand you the best I can. Would it really matter if it was fake? It would matter to me. I don't want to play a game with you. I don't want you to have to put on an act for me. What I want is for you to be genuine. You have let me see so many parts of you, and each and every one has always been genuine. That is something I wish I could say about myself. I don't know. I've seen a lot of parts of you too. I'll show you anything you want, as long as you believe me. You can even cut me and watch me heal. You don't need to show me anything, especially if it involves hurting you. You'd never cut me to see if I was a human, right? Even if I can't convince you that I believe you, the least I could do is give you the same respect. Is this an allegory for being queer? Why are horror monsters just queer allegories? Ugh. I understand that, but humans are a bit more commonplace. They're not mythical creatures from storybooks. And neither are you, apparently. You are a vampire, though. That's for sure. Val, stop it. If you keep worrying about this, you're not gonna go back to normal anytime soon. The answer is sure! Because we all feel like that. Yep. You're already looking better. I'm looking at you. You're right in front of me. I believe you. Thank you. And if you still think you need to prove it to me, we'll play the long game. Vampires live forever, right? I don't know where either of us will be in 40 years, but by that time I'll be old and wrinkly, no matter what kind of plastic surgery I can afford. For my 68th birthday, let's go for brunch, if the world already hasn't ended by then. When you show off your perfect skin, there's no way I wouldn't be able to believe you. I wouldn't say that. Plastic surgery is getting quite good nowadays. Imagine how much it will improve by then. Nice for you, but not very good for building my case, is it? That's a good point. But if we can't count on the future, we can count on the past. I've got some films from the 70s where I look exactly the same. I might even look younger now, with drugs out of the equation. I'll lend them to you, if you have a VCR, but make sure to watch them with the door closed. Are you serious? You dirty old man! I'll make sure to turn the volume down, too. I know you like loud ones. There he is. There's the boy. There's the boy. Is that all it took? A few dumb jokes? You're looking much better now. Dashiell, I know you only want to help me, and I thank you for that. But I need you to leave now. I really, really need you to leave. It's okay. I understand if you need space. You won't tell anybody about any of this, will you? Not if you don't want me to. Even then, what am I gonna say? Of course. It's getting late anyway. I should go to sleep so Donna doesn't yell at me about my dark circles. All right, dear. Good night. Good night. You give me too much credit. You give me too much. I'll never ask anything of you ever again. Never again. Oh, why is it black and white now? Don't beat yourself up, buddy. Oops. This one. So, is this what you do when you can't sleep? Play dress up? 'Cause I know it's what I do. No. I don't usually play dress up with myself. Would you like to take some pictures out in the garden? The sun is rising, and the color outside is beautiful. Girl? Girl, what are you doing? Does she know she has fucked up amulets? Oh. Sure. Why don't you ever play dress up with yourself? It's just not fun to me. I'd rather do it with you. That and I don't like looking in the mirror very much. I don't even look in the bathroom mirror when I do my makeup in the morning. Just a compact mirror I keep in my purse, so I don't have to see my whole face. Damn, now I feel bad for her again. Why? That's so sad. I don't want to be distracted, that's all. I want to be able to make the world beautiful, but I don't want to worry about myself. I know what looks good on me, so I wear that, and I try not to worry about anything else. I get it. But one day, I'd really like to dress you up and do your makeup, if you'd let me. You won't even have to look in a mirror when I'm done, because you know I'd never make you look bad. Not that that's even possible. If there's anyone I can trust to make me look good, it's you. We are so similar, you and I. You are the only mirror I could look at for hours. I think I needed a break like this. You think? You're always working. I wish you'd take a longer break than just a weekend. I've decided to take a trip somewhere, actually. God, Dashiell's beautiful! I want to see my friends again. They just live so far away. I haven't worked up the courage to go. Are you afraid of flying? No. I've been on lots of planes before. I just don't know what I'll say to them when I get there. It's been such a long time. The butterfly. I'm leaving later today. I just wanted to make sure we could play dress up before I go. I think I know what's happening, and I kind of hate it. So soon? I didn't want to give myself enough time to change my mind. It's something I have to do for myself. It's best if I don't overthink it. I get it. Sometimes being impulsive is good. Sometimes. I want to give you something before I go. What is it? You wear this every day. I've never seen you without this scarf. Are you sure? Well, it's like you said. I'm always dressing you up, but never myself. I thought I could get away with slapping a scarf and a dress on and calling it a day. But maybe that's just an excuse to make more of an effort. If you take it, I'll have no more excuses. For real? I can take this? Please. I wish you would. It's become nothing but a burden on me. You'll be doing me a favor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ugh. Shit. Ugh, did she really just spontaneously burst into flames?
I heard you running down the stairs, out the sliding glass doors. I saw it. I don't know if I believe it, but I saw it. She was burning. But it wasn't like a person burning. It was like she was made of paper. She just stood there, dead-eyed, until she was just a pile of ash.
I agree, Nara. That is pretty fucked up. Like, why would she do that to Dashel? Jesus Christ.
Hey, Val. You got a sec? I want to talk to you.
Whatever you need.
Eurydice. Okay. It seems the dam has finally broken. Yeah. You'd think it would have happened sooner. I'm always crying about something, you know? I'm glad to see you cry. It's been a few days. A good cry is overdue. It feels... I don't want to say it feels good, but barely even speaking before. Yeah. Could you believe that something could finally shut me up? I look like a mess, don't I? I feel like a mess. But you know, I felt like this my whole life. It's just that whenever something like this happens, I feel it so much more. When my dad died, I didn't talk for like a week. When Lou told me I had cancer, I didn't stop talking to him, but if anyone called or texted me, I never answered them. Till eventually, I blew a crying fit, and I was back to normal. Back to normal. So, this is back to normal for you? Like I said, I always feel like this. It's just not something I'm always showing to other people. Or even to myself, really. You were married, right? To Donna? Yeah. We were married for 10 years. How old was she when you left? Around 50, I think. What was she like back then? Well, maybe not when you left her. I want to know, how did you end up together? There was something about her that kept my conscience away. I couldn't tell most people who I really was, but I could tell her anything. She didn't care. To her, I wasn't good or bad. I was just fascinating. She was never judgmental, and I liked that about her. That, and she used to make such beautiful dresses. She spoiled me. We drank blood. We laughed. We kept living our lives however we needed to survive, and that was that. God could judge me, but if she didn't, then I didn't care. Okay. I want to say that doesn't sound like her, but at the same time, it does. How so? Well, you know me. I'm pretty hard on myself. To her, though, there was never anything wrong with me. I would always judge myself, but she would never judge me. To her, I was always perfect. For the most part. She used to be very sociable when I knew her. Really? Really. She was much more popular than I was. Always palling around with some little coven. Meanwhile, I didn't like talking to anyone. No, I never shut up. Just like me, I guess. Maybe that's why we get along. When I met Donna, everyone was afraid of her. It wasn't like she was mean or anything. She was just intimidating to people. Everyone did what she said and they didn't question anything. And I did too. I tried not to bother her much. But one day she came up to me when I was crying. You know, because I'm always fucking crying about something. And she said, "Oh, it's you." And she stared at me for a really long time. I couldn't look her in the face. And then she said, "You know, I'm always amazed by you. You're always crying, but it never makes you look ugly." And she took a tissue and dabbed my cheeks. And she walked away. It really felt like being touched by an angel. I'm sure she felt the same about you. Don't make it about me. Sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you like that. It's just... it's not about me. It's okay. I took no offense. Everyone thinks she's in Italy, you know. Before she passed, she sent out an email. Something about going on a trip back home. Always on top of things. What's gonna happen when people realize she's missing? What if the police get involved? It's not like I can just tell them what happened. Then don't. She went to Italy, like she said. It's as simple as that. But what happens to her house? What's gonna happen to Belladonna? What happens to everything? Where is that supposed to go now? My friend, that problem is for whoever handles her assets, and not for you. For now, one day at a time, everything will be taken care of. I'm sure it will be. You always do take care of me. Of course. We're gonna take her ashes to the butterfly garden at the zoo. That's good. We went there once, together. All the butterflies were landing on her and they wouldn't come off. She wore a lot of purple. I hear butterflies like that. By the time we got to the end of the tent, she was covered in them. The workers had to take them off. Sorry. I just felt really horrible for a second. It's okay. I'm sure you're having a lot of feelings about her. It's not even about that. It's... I don't know. I'm kind of mad at myself. For what? I don't know. Why the fuck am I even talking to you? Why am I in your bathtub? Why am I alive? doing better than yesterday, though. And the day before that. And the day before that. I'm sick of being such a fucking mess all the time. Something horrible happens and all I can do is cry. There's never anything else I can do. Why is there never anything else I can do? I don't even feel like a person right now. I feel like a dog. Or a baby. Because I cry. And I cry. And I cry. It's okay to cry, dear. It reminds us we are alive. But I don't need to be reminded that I'm alive. I'm right here. I'm talking to you right now. I'm sorry. It's fine. I'm not mad at you. You've said that every time I've apologized to you now. I just want you to know, that's all. And I want you to know that you don't have to lie to me. You can be angry at me. You have every right to be. I'm not, though. I'm really not. You could have never predicted something like this. You didn't want any of this to happen. Regardless, it was my responsibility to make sure this didn't happen. It was my job to protect you, and I failed. Hey, Val. What makes you say things like that to me? Things like what? That it's your job to protect me. Was it not my job to protect you in this situation? I guess it was, but that's not really what I'm getting at. When you say that, it doesn't feel like you're just thinking about this situation. That's always how you feel. Isn't it? Yes. Yes, it is. I know it is. You tell me it's okay to cry and that everything will be taken care of. And I believe you. I believe you. Every time. Because you mean it. I do mean it. But it's also because I'm stupid. You're not stupid. I am, though. That's what makes me the type of person people want to take care of things for all the time. Is it a bad thing to be the kind of person people want to take care of? I don't care if it's a good or a bad thing. It's just something I don't want to be anymore. I'm sick of being everyone's fucking doll. Tell me what it is that makes people think of me like that. Tell me what I have to change. I don't know. I can't answer that. I really can't answer that. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's getting too hot in here. I think I'm gonna get out and get dressed soon. So, could you leave? I want to be alone for a little bit. Of course. Just let me know if there's anything you need.
Hey, Val.
Boy. I didn't mean to I don't know. I apologize if that was unsettling to watch. It just tapped something into me. I guess I'm kind of like Dashel, where I'm used to apologizing for shit. Whew.
Got a sec?
Oh, Lord Lupine. No, thank you. Thank you for writing it. I mean, honestly, when I do visual novels, I don't mean to sound pompous or full of myself, but I guess I kind of treat it like a script. You know, at least for the non-voiced parts, because I do want to interact with work sincerely. I'm fine. I just, it it reminds me of my days in acting school, and I know I would have gotten scolded for what I did just now. I had professors who called it emotional masturbation. When she started taking off the scarf, I was just like, don't fucking cry, don't fucking cry. Your audience doesn't buy a ticket to see you cry. Don't emotionally masturbate. Ugh. But, that's bringing my own shit into it, Ugh. It's the kind of shit they do. They tell you to be sincere and, pull things out, but then when you're too much, they're like, you're emotionally masturbating. But honestly, I did not expect to cry for that bitch. I really did not. But I think I was crying more for Dashel. Because people just keep leaving him behind. And I hate that. Oh, Lupine! God, what do we got? What do we got?
I want to talk to you.
Everybody wants to talk to Val. Okay.
Whatever you need.
Oh, we're back. We are back at the apartment. Was literally talking to Donna's voiceover artist about the way we shift into character brain while acting and how meaning it is. It really is. And thank you for letting me be able to go back there. I haven't trusted myself to go back there in a long time. So thank you. All right, buddy. What's on your mind? I know you've done your best to explain all this in a way we can understand, but I still have a few questions that I want to ask you. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good, but in general, it's so meaningful. It's a privilege to hear that. Absolutely wonderful. That's why, right? That's why we make art. Art is just a big fucking mirror. You know, we consume art to see ourselves reflected back at us. We make art because we feel things and it just doesn't have anywhere to go except onto a page or into a program or in a song or whatever the fuck, you know? And I think sometimes I have trouble doing that in like streaming or VTubing. Like, you know, I've been singing and making my own music, and it frustrates me that I cannot do this at a higher frequency. You know, it takes money to make art, so. But I just want to connect with people through their work, through my work, through all of it. I think that's why I appreciate working with, or, you know, streaming and doing things with smaller creators, is because we can get stuff like this. You know, like, I love the Yakuza series, don't get me wrong, but a Yakuza game has never made me feel shit like that. Because there's a deeper connection to it. You know, this is something that as a queer person I can relate to. You know? Not that I can't relate to any of the characters in Yakuza, but it's so absurd! You know, it's so absurd and far removed, you know? And I think that's something with, like... I don't want to ramble too long, but, like... I think that's something that the idol community is searching for. But I feel like as a whole, I think individuals have found that. But I don't know if the community as a whole has really found that grounding in them. You know, until we really start getting more people putting more of themselves into their work instead of, you know, trying to copy from a certain franchise or copy a certain artist. People putting more of themselves into their work is really what's gonna cinch it and keep it as a long-standing art form. The fighting game community, right? Subcultures struggle because subcultures have become such an aesthetic. Oh, I said I wasn't gonna ramble, but you got me with that. Subcultures, people are so obsessed with how you look as part of a subculture. With, God, I'm so sorry, my bangs keep doing, it's hair wash day and my hair isn't doing what I want to fucking do, and I'm so distracted by myself in the viewfinder. Ugh. But like, so much of subculture has just become an aesthetic. Fucking blueberry nails, fucking, you know, goth isn't about the music and the connection anymore. It's about wearing all black and what eyeliner you wear, and it's, you know, being Lolita isn't about connecting through a mutual love of common interests in fashion. It's about wearing this petticoat and this shape and following this rule, and you have to look like this. You have to be this and that, and it just barely scratches the surface. We're not digging. I want to dig. Velcro is so tired of my shit. I start ranting and she's like, bitch, I'm over it. I am your cat. I hear you rant all day. Subculture isn't subculturing the way it used to. The current climate is not. It really isn't. We're struggling. God, we are struggling against the fucking fascists. It's hard out here, but that's why we gotta keep doing it. We don't know how we do it, but we do it, and it's hard. We gotta keep going, man. And that's why I appreciate all of y'all. Just like all of you in this little chat. Like, I know I have a teeny tiny fucking audience, but like, the fact that shit I do connects with you, and the fact that we are still, I mean, shit, I don't know how long I've been doing this and how long everybody's been here, but we're just, we're here slogging through it together, man. That's what it's about. Anyway, let's see what this poor boy wants. Listen, Rosario, I don't know if I can take any more death today. Please, God, just let him live through the end of the fucking game. Appreciate it. Let's answer some questions. We're at a cultural renaissance at the moment. The peaks are high, but the lows are low. They're so low. We need to crawl out of the trough. Man. Can you do me a favor first? Anything. Hold still for a second. Why are we holding still? Did Valimar just get punched? Why did he get punched in the teeth? That's for being a fucking liar. Ah. I see. I guess I deserve that. Oh! And that's for being a fucking creep. But he's not! Lose any more teeth? Uh-huh. This is straight out of Onisama A, you bitch! This is straight up a panel from Onisama A! With the fucking... the eye! Oh, God. No matter how many teeth you lose, they're always gonna grow back, huh? You're just gonna keep healing like it's nothing. Lucky son of a bitch. Life is a very fragile thing. You shouldn't play with people's lives. But it isn't like you to have any reason to care. Just like she didn't have a reason to care either. Human beings. We have minds and bodies, and when you cut us, it leaves a mark. And we don't have hundreds of years to see those scars fade. We don't have that much time. Just stay the fuck away from us if you can't get that through your head. Him. Hello.
Bobby doll.
Living the dream. Living the dream. What's up? You called before and I didn't catch you. You holding up there? Doing my best. At your limit yet? Getting closer. Let me ask you something. When's the last time you saw your cutie pie? You know, the one with the hair. That doesn't narrow it down. The one upstairs from us. Oberon? Yeah. I saw him last Thursday, and I've got an appointment with him on Friday. Why do you ask? Remember that
that time you hit a deer with your car and you were really fucked up about it? And then you went to go see him and you know, he cheered you up and stuff. This is a bit different than hitting a deer with my car, Ken. You say that, but... No, Ken. That isn't going to fix me. Then what is? I don't like seeing you like this, Bobby doll. It's not right. I don't know. If I knew what would fix me, I would have done it already. Well, if you don't know, then I probably don't either. I wish I could give you some kind of encouragement, but I got nothing. For what it's worth, I love you, Bobby doll. As much as I can love with this cold heart of mine. Thank you. For what it's worth, I trust you. As much as I can. With this cold heart of mine. I know. I'll take that as your way of saying you love me too. You better love me. I went and cleared up that house for you. If there's any evidence that there was anyone there last weekend, no, there isn't. Thank you. I don't want any cops showing up at anyone's door asking any questions. I wouldn't worry about it too much. It was an accident, right? No. It was definitely suicide. For real? Yes. It was much too purposeful to be an accident. See, now that I've cried, I'm mad. I am mad at that terrible, awful bitch. You don't do that to people you love. See, I never understood why my mother would get angry about people who committed suicide. I would be like, Mom, I feel so bad for them. My mom's like, they did terrible things to the people they loved. They left people behind who loved them and they left them in pain. Now I get it. I got it earlier. As I got older, I got it. But like, as a kid, I just remember, you know, and that's not something you should have to tell a kid, but my mother had to tell that to me as a child. But like, I never got it. I was like, why? And my mom's like, this is why! Sometimes there are ways in which we turn into our parents that are kind of inevitable, and that's just one of those ways for me. What makes you say that? She handed him her scarf. There's nothing accidental about that. Let me ask you something. Was there an amulet in the ashes? No. Why do you ask? It's just that, you know, if she was wearing one, she could have just forgotten it was used up. She could have just thought she was giving him a gift. Oh, Val, does Val not remember? I don't know about her, but if it were me, I wouldn't give away anything so important. If she had an amulet on, maybe. That way she's got backup protection. Well, no, he wasn't there, but I thought that Toulouse said something. Did she not? Oy. But if she wasn't wearing one, she wasn't wearing one. I was just curious if you considered it as a possibility. I did find a bag of amulets on her nightstand. I was trying to clean up any evidence she was there that I could, so I took it. Do you know what kind they are? Dailies, monthlies, annuals. Tracking or no tracking? Ken, do you think I check these things? Well, you know, I would, but I get you. Not everyone is a nerd like me, I guess. So, the leftover amulets she had. What are you gonna do with them? I don't know. I'm not really thinking about that at a time like this. Well, are you gonna use them? I don't know. I probably won't. It wouldn't feel right to use them. Okay, good. Good? Yeah, I mean... You said you don't know what kind they are. They could be dangerous. Well, couldn't I take them to you and Toulouse to check them out for me? Yeah! You could. Until then, though, don't use them. Even if it's an emergency. Like I said, I wasn't planning on it. I know. I just want you to know I'm serious. Kenny, tell me what's wrong with the amulets. Fuck, Barbie doll! You're not gonna like this, but no, I gotta rip the bandage off and tell you something. I think she might have gotten those amulets from us. From you. I didn't know she went to Claire. She usually doesn't. It was her first time. It was our first time seeing her there. We just recognized her because, you know, we're always looking out for you and stuff like that. What did you do? It doesn't matter now, Val. Just don't use them. It's over. She's dead now. I just wanted to see if it had anything to do with... I don't care. I will not be left with any more unanswered questions about this incident than I already have. Tell me now, or I will find out myself. I don't know how, but I will. Listen, man, we just decided to fuck with her a little bit, that's all. Well, Frenchie did, not to throw her under the bus, but it was nothing special, really. We told her the amulets were charged for 24 hours when they really only had about 4 in them. We figured worst case scenario, it's an inconvenience. You know, that she'd have to change it out every few hours or so. But best case scenario, we did you a little favor. Did me a little favor. You were hoping to kill her then? Yeah. Sue me, I guess. Bobby doll, if you're mad at us, I'm sorry. But I can't say the idea of that kind of person being wiped off the face of the earth doesn't give me a sense of relief. You fuck with my Val, you find out what happens. Honestly, I don't know if I'm with Kenny, but I might be with Kenny. There are just some people in this world who are better off gone. What are you, my mother? God. God. Almost 200 years. You would erase almost 200 100 years of a life. Why? Because you find her irredeemable? Because you find her to be despicable? If I let myself believe that was a reason to kill someone, I would have been a pile of ash before she was even born. What gives you the right? It's people like you who think you can be judge, jury, and executioner that make people like her feel the need to erase themselves from this planet! I don't know what to tell you, Val. When you get to be 500, 600 years old, people are born, you blink, and then they're dead. I'd rather it be her than you. If someone's out to hurt someone I love, their life is insignificant to me. Disgusting. I am disgusted with you. If I was alive for as long as you've been, and I became even half as jaded as you, You would do what, Val? Tell me. What would you do? Fucking kill yourself? Because you find yourself irredeemable? Because you find yourself despicable? I'm not on this fucking planet because I think I'm a good person. I am here because I've got shit to do. I'm not gonna try and convince you it was right to do. I can only tell you why it had to be fucking done. I've got people to look after, including you, and you're not ending up dead on me, alright? I don't care who the fuck it is. If they're gonna take you out, I'm taking them out first. I am not your dog. Where have we heard this conversation before, Kenny is your mother, Kenny is everyone's mother. Kenny and Toulouse are the world's oldest children. Okay, alright, fine, I'll take it. You do not need to look after me as if I am. We are not looking after you like a dog. We are looking after you like you're a person. Because not for anything, one of us has to. I have looked after myself for this long. I think I can be trusted to look after myself from here on out. Come the fuck on, Val! If that was true, you wouldn't be fucking around with humans a tenth of your age like you're New York's most eligible bachelor. If you think you can look after yourself, fine. But there's a reason we're up your ass about this shit all the time. But I guess I'm a sucker, because I'm always there to clean up your fucking messes. You don't think very highly of my intelligence. Well, if we ignore the fact that that's a whole new fucking sentence, That wasn't a question. I'm talking. Oh, I'm itchy. Well, go ahead and fucking talk then. Thank you. I am happy that you can be candid with me. We have been friends for a few decades now, which to you, a microscopic amount of time. But it's long enough to know you call me Barbie doll when you think I'm cute, and when you want to fuck me. When you call me Val, it's when you think I'm stupid. And you're right, I am stupid. Smart enough to have figured that out myself, but still stupid. Does it do something for you to feel like you figured it out first? Alright. I get you, Val. I'll take my shoe off your face then. Thank you. I appreciate it. You going to sleep after this? I'm going to try. And you're going to fail. Yes. Thought so. See? I might be an idiot, but I'm a smart idiot. I think even a regular idiot would have been able to tell me that. Let me ask you. You still got that syringe? Yes. Listen. That shit's good, man. One time I took that shit on a flight to Jamaica and Frenchie had to wheel me out on a chair. What's it been? 2 days? 3 days? Take it. Get yourself a good 4 hours or so. A present from me to you. I'll see you on Friday. Catch me up on your situation then, yeah? Right now you're starting to scare me. You really gotta get some sleep. I'll do my best. Alright? Sweet dreams, Bobby Doll. Where is that thing? Ah, I know. Why does it have to be so big? It's like sticking myself with a fountain pen. There's not much else of a choice, I fear. Bottoms up, then. Oh, no, not the nightmares! Here we go!
You think so?
Oh. Flashbacks.
Are you just gonna stare at me? Did you steal that from a romance novel? Say whatever you want then. I'm too worried to stop you.
Goodness. Oh. Don't what?
Don't tie back your hair. Let me drown in it.
It's good hair. Oh. Ruh-roh. Oh, he looks sick. I'm going to take a walk. Old habits. Okay. Check my time. It's almost midnight. Damn. We'll save. No, we are real save, not quick save. Real save. Okay. To think this city has everything. Are we in the set? This looks very 50s, very mid-century modern. Everything but the woods. I would do anything for some woods. Not the woods at a park or a hiking trail. The wilderness. The wilds. The type of place that swallows you whole and spits you out with a layer of grime and crickets in your hair. But I suppose a similar effect can be achieved at a 24-hour diner at 4 in the morning. Not quite the same, but it will suffice.
Mm-hmm. I'm inside.
Saturday?
No, I didn't go that far.
Is that?
Okay. See you then.
Betty? Who's Betty? Oh! The kid, the baby lesbian. Roll and roaster. Cute. Alright. Hey, Val. What are you doing here? Oh. Oh no. You're not gonna yell at me, right? I'm not going to yell at you. Have you ever seen me yell? No. I didn't think you could, actually. That's what makes me so scared of it. What are you doing walking around the city alone at this hour? Nothing special. I got kicked out of a sleepover. What? 'Cause she's gay? Oh. What happened? Well, everyone was going to sleep. And nobody wanted to sleep in the same room with me, 'cause I'm a lesbian. So they told me I could sleep on the floor. In the bathroom. Kill them! Who said that? Who said that? Ooh. But then how would anyone be able to piss if they had to get up in the middle of the night? So they told me I could sleep in the hallway. The apartment building hallway. Oh, kill them! There it was again. Where were the parents when all this was happening? At some swanky hotel or something. I don't know, rich people. Anyway, I wasn't doing that, so I told them I was gonna call my mom to pick me up. But then I got impatient and left. So now, I'm here. It's kind of fun, though. I've never been to a 24-hour diner this late. I get to eat chili at 4 in the morning. So, what brings you in here? You're looking pretty rough. Am I really? Yeah. You look like somebody hit you with a truck. What's up? Nothing in particular. I just decided to take a walk, that's all. At 4 in the morning? Weirdo. Wait a second. Is this a walk of shame? Oh, Jesus Christ, Betty. I'm your therapist. You can't be talking like that to me. Sorry. I'll leave you alone. No, you can stay. I don't want you getting into trouble. Me? Getting into trouble? Yes, you. Do you have a ride home? My mom's on her way. I told her they were smoking weed, so she needed to pick me up. Oh, good. I'll stay with you until she gets here. Are you sure? I don't want to make you feel weird. If you don't make it weird, I won't make it weird. I just want to make sure you're safe. I'll be fine. If anyone messes with me, I'll just punch him in the face. Betty, dear, with all due respect, you are 40 kilograms soaking wet. I don't know kilograms. How much is that in pounds? Enough for an average New Yorker to throw you like a paper airplane.
Yeah, that's fair.
For the record, I'm not actually on a walk of shame. I really just am on a walk.
Again, though, at 4 in the morning? What's up with that?
I'm a vampire, creature of the night. When it's dark out, I walk the streets, looking for blood. That's why I don't want you wandering around this late. There might be a vampire looking for a meal who's not as merciful as I am.
You're a vampire? You're certainly pasty enough to be one. And you do look like a walking corpse right now.
Betty, dear, what's gotten into you this evening? You have never been this mean to me. I wish you'd bring this kind of scathing honesty to your therapy sessions.
You know what, Val? I think I'm just done trying to be nice to people. I don't need any friends, so I don't have to say things that people like all the time. I can say whatever I want, and if people don't like it, that's fine. Who cares if people don't like me? It keeps people from getting too close.
What about Vi? Are you going to be as mean to her as you are to me?
Yeah. I don't need Vi. If Vi was my friend, she wouldn't have let the girls make me sleep in the hallway. Instead, she just sat there. She didn't say anything, even when I looked at her. It was so fucked up, Val. I would do anything for her, and she wouldn't even call them out on their bullshit. I would have done anything for her. Past tense. Now I'm not so sure. No, I am sure. I'm deadly sure. Fuck everyone else. I don't need friends. I don't need a girlfriend, and the only person who's ever gonna be there for me is myself.
So you're not going to have friends anymore?
Nope.
Never again?
Never again. It's only gonna bite me in the ass. If I want to love anyone, I can love myself.
You can love yourself. That's a good idea.
I'm glad you agree with me.
But is loving others not a part of loving yourself? If you want to love yourself, you have to let others love you as well.
That doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect sense. If you deprive yourself of love from others, you'll become too bitter to love yourself.
What if I am bitter? I'm not a little people-pleasing bitch, and that's all that matters.
Fair point. But one day you're going to have people who love you for that reason precisely.
And then they'll get sick of me just like everyone else.
They very well might. And when they do, it will hurt like hell. Same goes for when the next one comes around. And get even sicker of you one day. And again, and again, and again. Until one day you will be on your deathbed. And you will be surrounded by people who love you. It is not worth it to go through all that pain. To end up loved at the end.
But what if I die alone anyway? What if I don't have people who love me when I die?
Then in the last moments of your life, you can think of all the people you've ever loved before and remember the happy times. Even just the memories will be worth it. Betty, I know you might be angry at the girls from your slumber party. You have a right to be. To hell with them. But don't let them stop you from knowing love. Even in times like this, when you feel like nobody in the world understands you, even when you are absolutely convinced that the pain of love is never worth it, I want you to believe that it is. Even if you think it's a lie, I want you to buy into it. Even if you dig into the depths of your heart, searching for something, anything to convince you otherwise, and still come up with nothing, you have to lie to yourself. You must insist there's something there that makes it worth it, even if it's just the dirt you're digging through. You are too young and too precious to become this bitter. Though, in the blink of an eye, you will be old and gray. And when it's your time to go, I don't want you to be miserable and empty inside. Hey, Val. Are you okay? Yes. I'm sorry. That was a bit much, wasn't it? No, it's fine. As pissed as I am right now, I know it's gonna go away one day. I promise, okay? I'm not gonna get old and be miserable. I just need to get out of high school. The longer I spend out of high school, the happier I'll get. So when I die, I might even be the happiest I'll ever be. I promise. In fact, I swear on Nancy. But dear, that's not how swearing works. Nancy is my bat. If anything happens to her, it'll come down on me, not you. My dear Valdemar, after tonight, I have nothing left worth swearing on. I have to borrow my collateral elsewhere. You will simply have to trust that I would never fuck you over like that. I swear on Nancy that I will not die a bitter old hag. For you. Old hag? Yes, an old hag, you know, like you. But you're not a bitter old hag. You're more of a gay old hag. Gay as in happy, and also gay as in gay. A gay old hag. A gay old fag, even. Yeah. Don't be a bitter old hag when you can be a gay old fag. Words to live by. Cheers, Betty. You are wise beyond your years. I try. Is that Mom? Well, that's definitely my mom. She's probably outside, so I'm gonna get going. Alright then. Get some sleep when you get home, okay? You too, Val. Not gonna lie, you're looking kind of rough. Stop it, you. We can't all be 15 and full of collagen. Nah, it's not that. You should just take care of yourself, okay? You as well, dear. Bye, Val. I'll see you Monday. How much game we got left, man? It's after midnight. But I know if I stop now, it'll just be a littlest bit of game. And I'm gonna die. I love that girl. If I didn't have a doctor's appointment in the morning, I would not give a shit. But I do. I hope she lives a long life and dies a peaceful death. That's all anyone can ask for. I hope that she will always have a place to live and food to eat. And I hope she gets that dog. Was it her who wanted the dog? I wonder if Ken could even love a dog. Or if to him, they're like insects. They only live for 10 or 15 years. That's a blink of an eye to him. Oh, this is the last scene before all the ending scenes. Maybe we'll just finish this. This would be a good place? Okay. Well, then maybe we'll finish next week. Because, yeah, you know, chronic illness and shit. Oh, but I want to know what happens. At least save. Maybe just a little bit more. You've never seen anyone play the end, ever? Do people not finish games? Damn. Not me playing Yakuza for years, because I want to see what happens at the end. Oh, God. I do think I want to get through the end of Walking in the Rain, though. I don't want to leave Val out in the rain. If it has a face, I'll get attached to it, and a dog is no exception. But I haven't had a dog in, what, 50 years? Maybe it would be good for me, but I just cannot stand to watch those things die. One moment they're here. The next they're gone. And their whole little existence revolves around following you everywhere and treating you like God himself. Get a cat. Oh, that's a bit scary. Yeah, see? Cat. You would not! You absolutely would not. Oberon told me dogs think you're God. Cats think they're God. So maybe one day I will bring myself to care for a nice cat. Where's my nice cat? She said, fuck you, where's my midnight snack? Or a mean cat. Or even a rabbit, or... just no people. For the love of God, no people, no people, no people. I'll say it as many times as I need to. No people, no people, no people. I can let myself believe it for just enough time. I can move to a cabin in the woods and speak to nobody. I can take my time alone for as long as I like, even so long that I forget how to speak. When people try and talk to me, all I'll be able to pronounce is no people, no people, no people, no people, no people, no people, and by then it will have lost all meaning. And so maybe that is when I can pick it all back up again. If I am fortunate enough to live that long. I would like to love a creature and let it heal me. But for now, I will get some sleep. Who's at the fucking door? Hello? It's alright. Everything is right where you found it. Nothing is amiss. Why is there a lit candle? I promise. I promise. Oh my god.
Who is that? Hello. Lupin! You punch me and then you call me? Oh, it's a fake candle. Okay. Hey. You're awake right now? Very awake. I was on a walk, just came through the door. So I can talk to you? Yes, go ahead. Can I ask you something? Please do. When you have to drink blood, how do you get it? I get it from my subs, mostly. Or the resource center. It's like a blood bank. Have you ever had to kill anyone to get blood? Is he thinking about turning? You motherfucker! I mean, I would like that so he could live, but I just feel like it would be a slippery slope because then he wouldn't want all his friends to die. And I mean, I joked, tee-hee-hee, little vampire coven, but like, tee-hee-hee, maybe. Yes. Not recently, but yes. What does not recently mean? Not at least in a century and a half. Not since I left Donna Marie, most likely. You really haven't killed anyone since then? I very much hope I haven't. Do you think Donna was killing anyone? I don't know the answer to that, but most likely not. At least not for a very long time. What makes you so sure of that? I like to give her the benefit of the doubt. There's no reason to live that way this day and age, and I think the guilt would have eaten her alive. Killing me was one thing, but killing in general was another. At least that's what I gathered. You know Donna pretty well, then. Well, I married her. Right. But that was over a century ago. It doesn't feel right to say I really knew her. Yeah. I get it. Sorry. Nothing to be sorry about. I know I already asked you, but I just wanted to know why you think she did, you know, that. But I guess you wouldn't really know. I wish I knew myself. I would have told you if I did. But, like I said, there are no more secrets to tell. But why did she have to do that in front of Dash? Why did she have to bring him into any of this? When are people going to realize that he isn't their fucking toy? I'm sorry. I would be lying if I said I wasn't frustrated myself, but to go through every possible reason and weigh every possibility, it won't do anything. If I knew what was going on in her head, I would tell you. But I don't, and I never will. So I'm supposed to accept that she just decided right then and there that she was going to end her own life and make Dash her accomplice? It's a difficult thing to die alone. Are you defending her? I'm explaining her. The world isn't built for living much more than 100 years. There are some of us who make it to 110, maybe 120, before they end it all there. And when we die, we don't die like a human being. We don't get to have a deathbed. We don't get to have dignity. More often than not, it's only you in a quiet place somewhere out of the way, praying that the sun is swift and merciful. I can't tell you why she did what she did, but I can tell you this. It was her decision and her decision alone. This was not about Dash, or me, or any of us. And
we will never truly know what she was looking to achieve. So please, cool your head. She is in a place where she cannot see the pain she has caused, nor would it make a difference if she could. I guess when you live that long, you gotta cut it off somewhere, right? Not to be morbid or anything. No, you're right. Most people live knowing they're going to die, whether they want to or not, but vampires... we have the burden of deciding for ourselves when it's time to go. And she decided it was then that was going to be her time. Yes. Well, you guys already got to live longer than everyone else, so... I don't know. When I was a kid, I thought I would live to 100 if I really tried. Whatever that means. And once I got older, I realized I'd probably make it only to about 80, 85 if I was lucky. And of course, now... I'm listening. I wouldn't like to have to choose when I die. The idea of that is terrifying. But I'd take that over what I've got now, any day of the week. I don't know when or how I'd choose to die, but I could learn. I could try. I could try to figure it out if I had the chance. At least I'd get to live, you know? The chance to live would be worth the burden of the choice of dying. All right, then. You have my trust. I have your trust? Yes, you have my trust. I might not have yours, but you have my trust. What's that supposed to mean? You want to live, right? You said the chance to live is worth the burden of the choice of dying. So I'll give you that chance, if you'd like. I didn't want to ask you. You don't have to ask me. Because I can tell you, if you want to live, then you will live. I can make that happen for you. Okay. Okay. You know, when I got diagnosed, it's inoperable brain cancer. Just the most devastating thing you can possibly hear. Inoperable. It's like being told to give the fuck up. I mean, they didn't tell me to give the fuck up, but the only thing I could really do is see if treatment would keep me alive a little longer than they expected. They really tried to get me to do it, but at that point, I was just done. I thought if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. That I'd better just accept it. And then I did. And I didn't like that. I really wish that I could be the type to fight no matter what. I wish that I had some kind of fighting spirit, even if it was all for nothing. Because then I could at least believe I had a chance, but instead, I just gave up. I just want you to know that that's not how I am. I don't want you to think that that's who I am. I don't want you to think that I'd throw my life away like that. Lou, I want you to breathe for a second and take a look around the room for me. How many plants do you have in the room you're in? 74. And how are they doing? You've been taking care of them, right? Yes. Well, my Rex begonia is in pretty bad shape because of the humidity changes, but you've been taking care of all 74 plants this whole time. Plus the other ones you have in the house. I know you have. I mean, if I started letting my plants die, it would make Dad start to worry. Alright then. Shots of gel, what do they have you on? Testosterone? Yes. I take a shot every week. Have you been taking them? Yeah. I thought so. Even when you are dying, you care about keeping some part of yourself alive. So please, carry none of this shame with you. Right. I won't. You know, when I was hitting you, I thought about all the ways it couldn't hurt you. But then I thought about how easy it was for Donna to just burn like that. It's like the door is always open. You just have to choose not to walk out. And I don't want you to think I'm gonna go out as miserable as she did. Something tells me you also don't want yourself to go out as miserable as she did. Well, yeah, I understand. But let's not forget the clothes she made are in your closet and the perfume she made is in your bathroom. And that her house still stands filled with butterflies and lava lamps and marble-patterned wallpaper. Let's not forget that she walked this planet for 180-something years. The fate she chose does not change that she lived. All I care about is that you have the opportunity to do that as well. But in the end, it's your decision, not mine. When are we doing this? Whenever you like. See if Dash can go to Lucy and Saturdays one night this week. Any night of the week. Just say the word. Lucy and Saturday. I'm not sure if they believe all this stuff yet. They were asleep when everything really went down. I still don't know how to explain it to them. Leave the explaining until you're ready. For now, just tell them. I'm going to give you the address and phone number to the local Vampire Resource Center. Call them. Tell them you know me. They'll treat you like America's guest. Let them show you the way. They'll be much more helpful to you than I can be. How so? It's their job, too. They are the reason I have blood to drink and can walk out into the sun. Those are the real vampires. The way I am your elder, they are mine. Nearly 700 years old, the two of them. They were born in the 1300s, and they are still here. That's insane! Their perspective is very valuable. I want you to have it if you're going to make this choice. And this is the only thing you trust me with ever. Oh, if this is the thing. Blech. Reading! If this is the only thing you trust me with ever again. Thank you for letting it be this. I can't erase the pain I've caused you, but at the very least, I can give you this. No problem. The sun has come up since we started talking. Yeah. sorry that I'm not really saying much. It's just a lot to process. That's alright. We can talk more about this when we've both gotten some rest. That's probably a good idea. You have those beautiful morning glories by the front porch. They're probably opened up at this time of morning. Yeah. Probably. Why don't you go out and spend a few moments with them? It'll bring you back down to earth a little bit. I want you to think about this very carefully, and then when you're ready, you can give that number a call. Okay. I will. Are you alright? Yeah. I'm good. It's gonna be okay. That's right. It's all going to be okay. That's cool. That's really great. I'm gonna go get some sleep then. Me too. Alright. Good night. Oh, good night. But I guess it's not really night anymore, so it doesn't feel right to say good morning when you've been up all night, though, does it? We can say good night. It's good night for us. So, good night, my friend. Yeah. Good night, Val. Okay. I will stop here because I know my boy is going to live. This is a good stopping point. We will finish the rest next week, and I might pair the game with another something for stream, just because I don't know how much time we will have. But thank y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. Thank you for joining me on this very important and slightly heavy night. I think this was good. This was really good, and thank you, Rosario, to hanging out with us. I appreciate having you in the chat. You fit in just fine. So, yeah, I'm gonna go give my child her midnight snack. I'm gonna have my midnight snack. And then I will get ready for the doctors in the morning. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Well, thank you to... There is always chat. Amen, sister. That is so true. And I love that for us. So, tomorrow is going to be my last stream of the week. We're having gay karaoke. It's Pride edition of karaoke tomorrow, starting at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. So, please join me for that. Thank you for joining me. Who's live? Dreamy Etude is live. She's gonna be talking about Off-Kai Expo, so if you want to hear about that, go say hello to her. Use the raid emote, it for free. And then tomorrow's gonna be VTuber night. Facecam is done for the week. And then we'll be back next week with mo shit. Thank you as always. I love y'all, all of my little marshmallows. Thank you to Nara and Pillow and Alyssa and Rosario. I'm forgetting somebody. Who am I? Tetro! I was like, oh my god, there was another bitch in the chat. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who was here tonight. I love y'all very much. Kisses. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.